If you're like me, you work out of your house and you do not want customers showing up at your front door. But Google keeps asking for your address. So what do? Use your home address and hope nobody shows up? Use a P.O. box? Just skip the whole thing? If you do any of those, you could get your profile suspended. I'm going to show you the right way because Google actually doesn't want your address on the profile if you're a service area business. You just have to set it up correctly. Okay, first things first, you need to know which type of business you are because Google treats them differently and choosing wrong can get you suspended. There are three types. Storefront, you have a physical location where customers walk in. Think like a dental office, a retail shop, a parts house. Your address stays visible because you want customers to find you. That makes sense. Hybrid, you have a storefront and you travel to customers. So I know an electrician down the road, he has a little parts house where customers can come in and buy electrical parts, and they also do most of their business out at other people's locations. So that's a hybrid business. So, like a storefront business, your address will stay visible, and then you set a service area also. So, service area businesses, you only go to customers. So, you don't want your address of your home office or your office online because you don't want customers coming to you. You're not there to greet them. So, think plumbers, electricians, handymen, landscapers. If that's you, Google requires you to hide your address. And so, this is where I see a big mistake. Business owners operate from home, but list themselves as a storefront because they think it'll help them rank better, or they just don't know better. It won't. It'll get you suspended. Google is very clear. If you don't have permanent signage at your location and customers don't walk in during business hours, you are a service area business, period. So let me show you how to set this up the right way. All right, here's something that's changed. You used to be able to set a radius around your location, like 25 miles from my address. Google doesn't do that anymore. You now have to specify your service area by naming cities, zip codes, or regions. Here in Washington State, counties work really well, but if it's too big or too small, then zip codes work as well. So, and I have had a client recently where we did one county and then select zip codes out of another county because you can only list 20 places. So you need to be strategic when you're setting that up. Here's how to do it. Open your Google Business Profile dashboard, go to Edit Profile, then Location, find the service area section, click Add, and start typing the cities or zip codes you serve. Jefferson County, Kitsap County, 98370, 98312, or Bremerton, Silverdale. So, whatever area you serve, just remember you only have 20. And so, if you serve a pretty big geographic area, you need to be strategic on whether you're listing counties or zip codes or cities. Once you're done typing those out, don't forget to hit save. So again, you can only add 20 areas. So focus on the areas you actually serve. Don't pad the list because you think it'll rank better. It actually may work against you. And Google expects that your service area should be about a 2 hour drive from where your base is. So keep that in mind. Even if you drive further, you may want to shrink your service area in just a little bit just to stay within Google's rules. So here's something that confuses some people. Google requires service area businesses to hide their address from the public. And I think most of the time the businesses are happy doing this because you don't have a place where customers can come. But your address, it stays in the system, in Google's system on the back end for verification purposes. But the customers won't see it on either on your profile or on Google Maps. And there will be no map pin at your house or your offices and no get directions buttons. So to hide your address, and you need to do this, open your Google Business Profile dashboard. Click Edit Profile, go to Location, find the business location field, and switch off Show Business Address to Customers. Save your changes. So now a little bit of a warning. If your address is previously showing and you hide it, that change can sometimes trigger a re-verification from Google. So don't be surprised if they ask you to verify again. It's pretty normal. Just go through the process. And please do not use a P.O. box or virtual office address. Google explicitly bans both. They need a real physical address where your business operates. For most of you, that's probably your home. That's fine. It stays hidden. Just don't try to fake it with a mailbox. All right, this is the question everyone asks. Gail, if I hide my address, will I rank lower? And honestly, it's complicated. There was a test by Sterling Sky, they're a well known local SEO agency, that showed a significant ranking decline after hiding an address on several profiles. When they added the address back, rankings went up again. So, yeah, there can be a dip. But here's the thing Google's own guidelines say service area businesses must hide their address. So you're stuck between following the rules and taking a potential hit. My advice follow the rules. Because if Google catches you showing a home address that customers can't visit, that's a suspension. And recovering from a suspension is way worse than a temporary ranking dip. The best thing you can do to offset any ranking impact is to make sure everything else is rock solid. Your profile is 100% complete. You're getting reviews, you're posting updates, your service area is accurate. A strong profile with a hidden address will always outrank a weak profile with a visible one. Okay, so now your address is hidden and your service area is set, but there's one more thing most people miss. Your primary business category is one of the biggest ranking factors Google uses, and I see service area businesses get this wrong all the time. They pick something generic like contractor when they should be picking kitchen remodeler or landscaping service. The more specific you are, the better, so Google can match you with the right searches. So here's another important point. Google recently updated their category rules. If you don't have permanent on-site signage at your location, you should not list yourself as a storefront business. That's directly from Google's updated guidelines. List yourself as a service area business, pick the most specific category that fits, and fill out your service list completely. The services you list help Google match you with search queries. Water heater installation in your services list means you have a shot at showing up when someone searches exactly that. If you're having trouble finding the right category that matches, let me know, shoot me a DM, and I will look up all the categories and help you out because there is a huge list. So it can be a little challenging to narrow that down sometimes. So, one more thing Google is now watching what they call freshness, meaning how recently your profile had new activity. So, if you go more than 30 days without adding a photo or posting an update or getting a review, your visibility can start to drop. This is especially important for service area businesses because you're already not getting the location based boost that a storefront gets. So make it a habit. Every time you finish a job, add a before and after photo to your profile, post a quick update about your project, keep your service area current if you expand into new neighborhoods, stay active, and Google will keep showing you.
Ah, gotta keep it fresh.
So there you have it. If you're a service area business, hide your address. Google requires it. Set your service area by city and zip code, not a radius. Pick a specific business category. Keep your profile active and don't try to game the system with a fake address. The suspension isn't worth it. If you're not sure if you've set this up correctly, I can help. I offer free profile audits. I'll look at your whole setup and tell you exactly what to fix. Just let me know. And drop a comment below with your biggest question about service area settings. I'm Gail with Map Your Biz. Do one thing out of this video, your business will thank you. See you next time.